Coal is one of our favorite areas right now. Most of our exposure is in metallurgical coal, which is used in steel making. This has been the case for a while in terms of fund exposure. It's an area that has significant supply tightness, and it's been highlighted recently by the floods in Australia, which is an ongoing problem, but it's reduced shipments out of Australia. It's one of the main, or it is the main, exporting region, and so countries like China and India and South Korea and Japan, which are dependent on Australia, have definitely seen a short-term shortfall. It's pushed up prices, and though we don't expect this to be a permanent situation, it highlights how tight things are, and we think provides for a good long-term outlook for met coal. So the fund has about 8% in coal names. There are a couple other names we have that have additional coal exposure. So overall, we probably have around 12% in coal. It's an area that we think has good long-term prospects.
This is the Financial News Network. I'm Christy Duffy. Patriot Coal reporting fourth quarter earnings early on Tuesday, posting an EPS of 8 cents, surprising many analysts that were estimating on average a loss of 34 cents. Revenue in the quarter rose to $528.2 million, but fell short of the consensus view for $548 million. EBITDA rose 32% year-over-year to $42.8 million. The company said it is increasing metallurgical production to over 8 million tons in 2011, with expansion to over 11 million tons by 2013. This is the Financial News Network. I'm Christy Duffy. Arch Coal reporting fourth quarter earnings early Friday, posting an EPS of 33 cents ex items, which missed the analyst consensus of 43 cents per share. Revenues for the quarter rose 15% to $835 million, also missing the street view for $850 million. The company expects 2011 EPS between a range of $2 and $2.50. Analysts' view is at $2.79 per share.
I just spent 5 days in Colombia, where I interviewed President Juan Manuel Santos and several other political and economic figures. My conclusion: the country is doing well, but perhaps not as well as it thinks. The good news is that crime rates have fallen dramatically over the past few years. The economy is doing reasonably well, and President Santos told me that he's pretty optimistic that the 4-year-old free trade agreement between Colombia and the U.S. will be finally ratified by the U.S. Congress this year. The bad news is that most Colombians seem unaware of the big challenges the country faces to become more competitive in the global economy. To get the details, read my column on this website and watch the whole interview with President Santos in our Spanish-language TV show Oppenheimer Presenta, or a clip of the interview in El Nuevo Herald's website.